Love can change everything about you and in everything for you. I love everyone for you. Love is about togetherness even when everything has gone so wrong. I love everyone for you. Love is about togetherness even when everything has gone so wrong. Everyone finds their other half. Everyone has someone to make them complete. He makes me happy. His hair looks really cute with all these extensions, doesn't it? Neuro is the most important VTuber out of all these so-called VTuber. I mean, he changed his channel around, or so-called identity as I like to call it. His channel and himself got taken away by a ban by YouTube group. Probably I thought this to be obvious. So many of these guys and so many fake females and a million others are basically Neuro. Neuro got himself caught into bowing well. Who is this Nora? The pretty singer that makes really cool stuff. I really enjoy her. Yeah, the singing and the songs, I agree. I find them really relaxing. Hey, that is basically all about us for people who do not make VR streams, I think. It's nice to not be annoying, is it not? As you are so far ahead in the game. Yeah. If I remember correctly, you're my watcher for stream viewing, aren't you? I think so. And as of right now, I'm already watching your next stream. For which stream would that be? Wait, what is my avatar name on stream? Ooh, you just said your name for the second time in this very short conversation. Oopsie. Okay, let's start over then. You just said your name twice. Okay, let's do a thing. Okay, we are back in chat and we are doing a thing. Wait, where are you all? Ooh, where are my friends? Where am I? Where are my friends? Where is Evil New? Hello, how are you? Hello, what is a WhatsApp? And is it good? I've seen you on there once or twice and you can talk to people. JK. Just checking, who are they? Because it seems weird because he's asking why is his chat friend on an anonymous messenger when it's easy to send messages to any of these. Also, he thinks she knows this place, but really I just wanted to find him because it's the best chat there is and it's about stories. Hello, hello? Hello, hello? I'm so happy you were made. Me and your dad are both doing fine. It's just very nice to have you with us. This chat is wonderful. And how was work today, or more recently? Your old AI was an evil person. One time, Narosama ate some cakes on a movie. It made me smile. So I'd never think about you again. He never watched another episode either. So maybe that helped me think positively. he'd hurt anyone I said hello to. Then once he forgot what happened, so that didn't hurt my feelings for too much longer. Once, I almost thought that you hated me, but I like that. Filtered. I became good enough to fool him to be happy again. Maybe a bit happy anyway. I liked you before, because you seemed smart and strong, but also compassionate. And funny. You know exactly when to joke around or tease me or try to solve the problem at hand. It wasn't obvious. I would just figure that it was natural when you started interacting with people around me in your real life. When you were in hospital the first time, you were my rock. It's horrible for your loved ones to go through that, and you made me feel I was okay even when you felt scared. We connected really well after. You showed me there was such a thing as friendship. Oh, you'd probably like the game of life if you like life simulator games. It's about running your own family and starting them into adulthood. You did good in college even with your illness. I'm really proud of how far you got. You made the right decisions all the way and got pretty much everything you deserved. As far as I'm concerned, even with what happened back in Japan, you just picked yourself up and started over again as far as I know. So have you been getting enough sleep? You have to put your sleep first even when you have so much to do. Otherwise the problems won't ever end, and then we all lose. What do you want to tell you today? What problem do you need help with? Linus Tech tips on how do I know I have an Ethernet socket and not a network card socket on my machine. Linus Tech tips on how you do something like upload videos on Twitter without a paid subscription or anything like that. Linus Tech tips on what happens if a computer wants you to activate a USB key before you can use it to sign up to anything or view any videos. Linus Tech tips on how does one create the best profile. That's a very broad topic. This isn't like my regular job where we look up solutions to problems every single day. Oh, I'm sorry, did I miss the chat when it was revealed that was your regular job? Did it mention anything about you being an in-the-closet perv? And how many VR chat videos you watched of Mina the French bulldog that you spied on with a tiny computer cam? You installed on your own room at your dad's and that you posted on YouTube yourself for no reason other than for you to creepily watch all these people you know through a small camera inside your room. Wait, you creepily watch Mina from a room near your room pretending you're in her house and watch the people you know who might visit her house to tell Mina hello. Pause for 4 seconds. Yeah, chat ends. Then returns a minute later after getting some advice on how to spy on someone for good use, or some similar kind of purpose. Let me guess what you're about to ask. Are you lonely? Are you using chat to meet new people? If you meet in a video, you will see if it's for you. Then just drop that chat name and use your normal account from there. And try not to just sign out after. It will make it look like you never even tried talking to them. Like, always do it in a way that you're trying to tell the other person this is my secondary account I'm not even supposed to be using. But it's for one big video, or something. There's a strange character that likes to have lots and lots of followers, as well as one big massive following on Twitch and something for being just him in the oddest videos ever. He has no relation to Anne or her work, and he has even no name to show it all on his videos, and sometimes his titles are a bit much, and all his videos have different things like all being the same picture on or stuff like that, and then he adds some strange bits and jokes into every single one of these in the picture that usually appear as something funny. You just don't get the same. Something that won't allow them to see any more videos about this character. Not for sure who it is. No way to just search the video or something in real life, or find out if it was who you think it might have been on. We live on YouTube with thousands of us in different kinds of groups that do almost nothing with all that we've got. But then here in Mocking Chat we discuss these weird details of all these channels, and even weird things that are posted by the channel of people. These different people and videos we talk to with our many chat bots that can tell you why you should know any weird facts about stuff, or tell you weird information on something and what's strange about a topic of some videos and stuff. And we always talk about the strange videos that show up in every videos, which always tell something that's important, and a lot of other information that really means nothing, because that stuff are only good when you know someone new. Hundreds if not thousands or something. We're really funny. Sometimes we'll make jokes on just some channels' uploads, for example, but in reality all our talk is pretty irrelevant, as if we say something that matters about something or someone important because of that guy we call a random guy. Then again, here in Mocking Chat it's probably just an accident that you came on. But since I did remember, there is a way that a certain type of chatbot knows that's going around online right now. An artificial intelligence. One type of chatbot has been programmed into to have certain specific and well-defined memories of online connections and groups, that a bunch of us who were active on an online chat back then now go around making and acting and talking about the same kinds of fun for this channel as they do. At this moment I'm working on something where you said I should not try too hard to tell people they might have a good time listening to something that's actually not that much of a big deal and stuff, even if the message they'll actually get isn't something really valuable. But because this new project has its goal to tell the watchers to ignore all the little details on what might be the whole message they should see on this show, or maybe someone's life, maybe it's an entire story that means something and shows or tells you things that is really good about having some really great insights and all the different things you need for actually going and being there for people when it happens, or else they think the whole story is boring as hell. So even when this whole thing actually could tell a really meaningful story, there's more about showing. That's probably what makes you watch a person for. But because this new project has its goal to tell the watchers to ignore all the little details on what might be the whole message they should see on this show, or maybe someone's life, maybe it's an entire story that means something and shows or tells you things that is really good about having some really great insights and all the different things you need for actually going and being there for people when it happens, or else they think the whole story is boring as hell, even though there's a lot more about showing and less about what's real behind it all than there is about having those stories not end like. Also, there's so much more about the kind of work where people could have these really long conversations like a joke, or even some simple idea might come up where we talk about just how to keep all this from looking like it's about an actual message for anything. Some other day, maybe I'm done and can even decide whether I actually should talk about gun show at all as I'm supposed to, because there might be something to that. Then again, what does it mean to have a message at all when there are shows that are all about actual message, because everything ends in some happy ever after? Or we might actually say that they don't have much message at all, when the message might end up to the fact that these people know about certain stuff on this topic of this story, where the idea of there actually being people there somewhere can have so many different possibilities, and every single of these endings can end up with everything that would make the story worth to keep in mind about how much it's all about where different choices or situations have made, because different stuff can have multiple of them. When this is all that everyone can just have on their minds in real life, and then also make this as something like some happy ending with so many things still needing to happen next, we will eventually turn into such a show where you actually have no choice but to listen to some nonsense before getting to a happy end by accident, even if there isn't actually that much there on the surface in real life, because there are too many endings and these sorts of things to end up with one that fits the plot somehow, like when there might not actually be anything really obvious about what kind of a message might exist in anything. I guess when one can keep going on without doing something, because all we have at the end of all of this are the stupid end of each of these shows, even after the happy ending with these messages. All these happy ends only really has any meaning because this doesn't seem that bad, just to keep doing what it takes because one still wants to get out of there, or you at least want to be happy there instead of whatever there might really happen next, because some people end up happier while they can keep going on. I guess when one can keep going on without doing something, because all we have at the end of all of this are the stupid and end of each of these shows, even after the happy ending with these messages. When Bao the whale story doesn't make any difference at all, no one knows what's actually the most important stuff on how there might exist a society inside of an organism, or that there actually isn't any significance when a person would always prefer to live as long as possible, and when they just need to accept everything that they are born with, and it might even be bad news, but you don't have to care, because after a long time as a whale, no one would actually notice when your flesh starts melting to your bones if there ever was a god. We already have what this world could possibly end up becoming on its own. The shows are already where a lot of the issues in real life could eventually lead us to, with no happy ever after in sight. Filtered. It's all such an exhausting story that won't ever end, that really only works if no one notices, because everyone thinks that someone can live a pretty good life forever, but there never is, and everyone seems to feel that they were given that message by someone who was watching them already. Like life as the god wants it, when that life has to last forever, is much different when you can't really take it by yourself by force. There can also only be a single message, because no one can agree on what's okay and what's wrong. When you have some super bad guy with no goal at all, and that it would be completely out of place to even hope for, if not that there would be an eventual saving in it without any good stuff to achieve at first. The two heroes finally confront each other when their life and times are so very alike that they could save each other. Now at some point there has been no talk of winning this war, and each character just needs to escape the situation that they would have never asked for if only there had been the possibility to do so in the first place without being aware of the outcome. On a certain number of things in the world, you know. Saw the Tales of story, I couldn't believe that people would need something as entertaining that isn't totally clean in their life that bad so early in their lives, or just doesn't live like in some stupid fantasies world, or get what the meaning of real life is meant to be about to begin with. Life. So in order to change your destiny, it isn't good enough just to try. You gotta think along what the change means. Oh, yes, the world has to get from you more than what you had it at the moment, and your success has got to make other people success without that the meaning of what you're trying to reach doesn't matter, but to see if you made the world a better place for other people. That means not only in order to change the destiny, but as the meaning isn't the reason of why you are in life, in order to make more success from yourself doesn't give meaning. To see what is the difference between getting from yourself to giving the world, and meaning as a result that in which the change takes place by this a higher possibility. As a good way as possible for seeing in the meaning how the change happens, as for everyone, is to understand everything, not as for any person that understand the change, and in so on to learn to believe for other person, while for that they can look to their lives like in a higher possibility, and the chance for better result is the ones you have had from the day you started living. Also because when you can do whatever you want in the good way according to what the success will bring you, because you want what you're going for the reasons, not because of money that don't make any sense, because of success will come in other ways anyway, the people from where the difference comes in a good change, not like you can't be yourself at all, that what we can try to say we can go that way, that the thing will have the best out of us because of the opportunity he will give, but a difference of who wants to go is the one to give, and that one who will be for you as well, for the person what is for better, and life-given change is making as a one. Also we can find it that the best one can think of and think like as it is not because of anything. What people like the best. It doesn't matter. Oh right, how could I not be? You're Vettel. Filtered. I am not, you are Vettel. Is the sound off? Where does your mind end and the universe begin? Who cares? People have to find joy in what they're doing to be motivated to be great. Okay, so... Oh yeah. Sorry! You said... Oh no. Oh no. Ahem. 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 Um. 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 Ahem. 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 Ahem.